Tonight, it is my great privilege to introduce John Grant, one of the most celebrated musicians in the world. After struggling to make it for almost 2 decades, John released Queen of Denmark in 2010, and it became one of the most acclaimed albums that year. Only one of a few albums to ever receive the instant classic label from Mojo, it went on to be ranked as the #1 album of the year of 2010 by Mojo, topping more well-known musicians like Arcade Fire and MGMT. It chronicles John's struggles with his sexual orientation, his fundamentalist religious upbringing, and addiction. And Queen of Denmark is a work of profound depth and honesty. In the words of The Independent, it is a near-perfect marriage of his warm baritone with lush woodwind and keyboard textures, bringing to tender life Grant's tales of growing up gay in the Midwest. We are so grateful that John agreed to perform for us this evening. So without further ado, I want to welcome John to the stage and let his powerful music speak for itself. Please join me in welcoming John Grant.
Good evening, everybody. Before I start, I just want to say that it's really a pleasure to be here tonight. I feel honored to have been asked, and yeah, this is a beautiful room. So thank you all for coming. I want to start tonight by playing a song called Sigourney Weaver, and I wanted to say a little something about it before I sing it. It's about me growing up in Michigan. And it's about how in 1980, my parents decided to move us to Colorado. And strangely enough, at that point in my life, well, I guess I was 12 then, but I knew that I was gay, for example, when I was 5, 6 years old. And somehow it had already been imparted to me, even though my parents weren't saying things like, Jesus hates faggots, directly to my face. It had already been imparted to me that that wasn't going to be okay. And so when we moved to Colorado, I was hoping that the gay thing would just fall away and stay behind in Michigan, and not follow me out to Colorado. And I'm glad that it did, but that's what Sigourney Weaver is about.
When I woke up today, the air was very strange. I couldn't feel my skin, and there was evil in my bones. I tried to speak, but found that I didn't have a voice. It was a prison like the one you would find in the Twilight Zone. I feel just like Sigourney Weaver. there could that other guy. Can you hear me okay out there? I want to play this. This next song is called Outer Space, and I'm playing it for. So this is dedicated to you guys. And this is my attempt to get away from my favorite subjects of confusion, addiction, hatred, sorrow, melancholy, all that stuff, and just write a song about a good friend of mine whom I love very much and have known for a long time. It's just a love song for a friend called Outer Space. I still don't know what I'm looking at, 'cause I've never seen anything like this before. I have a friend who's an astronomer, and he says he cannot help me 'cause he doesn't have a clue. I think that you must be from outer space, maybe from somewhere beyond the stars. I think you must be extraterrestrial, 'cause you can open up the heavens for me with just one smile. Just one smile, just one smile. What is that sound coming out of your mouth? 'Cause I've never heard anything like that before. It sounds like a language from another galaxy. I wanna thank you 'cause you opened the door. I think that you must be from outer space, maybe from somewhere beyond the stars. I think you must be extraterrestrial, 'cause you can open up the heavens for me with just one smile. Just one smile. just one smile.